All right, so let's get to talking about water. There are so many benefits that we need. And today we're going to talk about the importance of why we need to be drinking water every day. I really want to talk about this, because it's not just the benefit that is important to pregnancy, but water is important to our daily life, period. I am one to confess that I am not the perfect person to drink water, so everything that I'll be teaching you today, I'm really going to be a student myself, and it's a reminder and a reflection of why we should be drinking water. Um, water. Let's get into it. So, one of the first benefits is that water helps to deliver nutrients to the cells of your body. So, if you're taking prenatal pills, if you're taking any supplements, just the food intake that we generally eat every day, water helps to move all of the good stuff where it's supposed to go, which goes into the next benefit. It helps to make sure that your organs are functionally properly. I kind of jumbled that around, but the water helps to make sure that your organs are working well, pretty much. Without that, um, things could not go right. Have you ever been in a situation where you felt dry or aches and pains and things like that? If you don't have a lot of water intake, that could be the reason why. So increasing your water intake could definitely take some of those things away. So another benefit of drinking water is it helps to give cushion to your joints. I know this is true because I have been dehydrated before, didn't even know I was dehydrated. Once I got hydrated, I felt like I was walking on clouds and I was able to float. So I know personally myself when I'm dehydrated because my bones ache, I'm brittle. And I also noticed too that when I lack water intake, I also am very much more colder, which is another benefit of staying hydrated and drinking water. Um, Drinking water helps your body to be able to regulate its temperature. I didn't know that benefit of drinking water. So, and I'm always cold. So, if you're always cold, increase your water intake. Now, when we say drink water and stay hydrated, does the water always have to be cold? No, some people prefer the water to be room temperature. That's absolutely fine. And I've also researched that some cultures actually go a little bit more deeper when it comes to their water. If they are getting water from the faucet or a pipe, if the water source is coming from a pipe, they don't drink the water right away. They actually store it, and they don't drink it from like maybe 24 to 48 hours to allow the water to settle. So that's very interesting, that I found out about how some people or some cultures drink water. So there you go. So you don't have to drink it cold. Some people prefer room temperature, and even warm water has benefits too when you add lemon to it. So we can talk about that in another video, but I just want to strictly talk about the importance of water. Another benefit when it comes to water. So we've talked about regulating body temperature. It keeps your joints lubricated, which is very important, and especially to our mothers, just to stay on that point of the joints being lubricated. When you think about your elbows, your knees, your pelvis, things that gotta move and curve and things like that. If you are experiencing pains, increase your water intake and see if that helps with you feeling a lot better. Um, again, regulate body temperature, keep your joints lubricated, and then we talked about it helps deliver nutrients to the cells and keeps your organs functioning. Another important benefit is that it helps prevent infections. That ties into two benefits. While it helps to prevent infections, that means it's flushing out toxins out of your body. When your body has a buildup of toxins, anything can go wrong, especially infections. So, if we're not putting enough water in our body to flush all of that bad stuff out, that means all of that bad stuff is staying and going to different parts of our bodies and not making us feel good. So, we have to drink the water. Let's see. I got a list here. So, while we're flushing out toxins and we are preventing infections, if you think about all that we've already talked about, all of those benefits can add up to a boost of energy and a change of mood. I've definitely experienced it, and again, which is henceforth why I'm making this video, because I definitely know how it feels to not drink water and to drink water. And we all have laxed before when it comes to drinking water. So when we know better, we do better. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do better and we're going to drink our water. With that being said, if our energy is better, if our energy is better and if our mood is better, that means that we can think better. So it also goes to us, our brain functioning, working very well, because again, your brain is an organ in your body. So we're thinking smarter, and also it improves the quality of your sleep. So if you're having trouble with sleeping and maybe insomnia, increase your water and see if that helps. Let's see. Now, those are the benefits for everyone. Let's specifically get into the benefits when it comes to our expecting mom. So, again, I've told you in my previous videos about hormones and how everything is changing when you're pregnant. Just you're turning into a mommy maker. And when it comes to your hormones and when it comes to the process of the baby being created, what does the baby sit in? The baby sits in an amniotic fluid that is made up of water. So if you're not drinking water, the amniotic fluid is not healthy for the baby. So you need to increase your water intake as you are expecting, so that it helps with the fluid that the baby is sitting in. The fluid is very important because here's the thing: there are complications that arises in pregnancy when we don't take care of ourselves. So something as simple as making sure you have water every day can make the biggest improvement and outcome of your pregnancy and labor. Just think about all of the benefits that we've already talked about before. So include that in pregnancy. If you're pregnant, you're carrying this baby, and your joints are achy, that's not going to feel good. It's going to feel 10 times worse because you're pregnant, and it's just everything feels so much more extreme when you're pregnant. You're so much more sensitive, and again, you have extra things that are happening in your body. Drink the water, increase the water. So the amniotic fluid, it also will help you to produce more blood as you are going through your trimesters with the baby. So very, very important. Think about labor. When it is time for you to go into labor, being dehydrated is not a good experience. In fact, it's the worst experience because it can cause more pain. Your body is not lubricated. Your body is working extra harder as if it's, wanting to produce the water itself. This can cause more complications, even cause a delay in the pregnancy. Well, not pregnancy, but the delay in the delivery, that it may cause for a different type of delivery that you could avoid if you increase the water. And again, the baby, everything that you consume, the baby consumes. You want to make sure that you are hydrated. Now, don't over exert yourself with water, but make sure your body is hydrated. That way, you can complete your exercises as simple as walking every day to make sure that you have some movement.